What is up, guys? It is Farmin' Fred, and we are back with another one, guys. We're on our Midwest Horizon series here, and we're going to do some cattle work today. I do have beans to get out, so we might get into the beans a little bit. But as of now, I want to do some chores. I got to get my cows some hay. They're running a little low on hay. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour. We've changed some things up with the cattle yards. And so, kind of a little bit of a farm tour mixing with some chores and potentially a little bit of bean harvest. Let's get it. Okay, guys, so start off, we'll run over to the shop here and then we'll just kind of go inside and grab the old skid loader, which I'll have to open the big door up to here so we can get out. There we go. And then, yeah, we'll use the skid loader to fill the feeder wagon. I don't know. I kind of just like doing it this way more. It's kind of a pain running the loader on the feeder wagon tractor with the tight yards, which I'll explain that in a second, guys. Actually, I'll do a little bit of a tour first, and then we'll feed cows because it'll make more sense to you guys once you get a little bit of a tour of it. So we'll do that, and then we'll do the chores. So we'll just kind of hop in the gator here. Since I don't drive it very often, I figured I'd drive it quick. So guys, basically we have quite a bit going on with cattle now. So I've been buying and selling, and I've been changing it up a little bit. So obviously we have our standard yard here, which I believe there's 10 heifers in here, all black Angus. And so heifer obviously haven't had any calves yet. They're going to be first year calvers this year. The bulls in there too. I got one black Angus bull in there, and then all black Angus cows. So all the calves, from my calculations, guys, should come out black. So we're gonna cruise on over here. Which right now, if you don't pay really attention to the cattle market, black Angus cows are in. Everybody wants them. So that's where we're at. But I picked these guys up really cheap. So these are my red Angus heifers, and there's 10 of them, and they're also obviously going to be first year calvers. And then we have that black Angus bull in there. Well, so basically, guys, my cows were getting older, so I sold them, and then these are all heifers. Well, as you can see, we have a yard built here that was not here before, and that's just going to be our red Angus heifer yard. There's a chance that we're going to come out with a black calf, and there's a chance we could potentially come out the red calf. Kind of rare, mostly going to be black one. And then these guys, the only reason I bought these guys, this is another yard here we added on. These are my calves, and basically the only reason I bought them is because of the fact that they were really cheap. There was a whole bunch of them up in the area. So basically, we're going to probably feed them to 6 or 7 weights. They're freshly weaned, just little guys. Got a couple little red ones, couple little black ones in here. I think they're an even split, 10 and 10. Actually bought them from the same guy I bought these heifers from. Well, I bought them from the sale barn, but the same guy brought them. And so basically, yeah, my 2 yards here, guys, pretty similar yards. We just got these little sheds put up just so they got some coverage. And I got a little bit of a windbreak going along here for the calves. Let's see here. I'll get back on the gator and I'll kind of take you guys around a little bit. I just decided I'm going to kind of grow my cattle business a little bit more than I thought I was going to. So that's where we're at. We'll cruise on through here and then kind of cruise back here, which is all steel. And those are not cows, guys. Those are deer out in the grove. But yeah, that's basically what we got going on here. We got a grove back here. And basically, it's just going to be a good little summertime spot. So them calves I got there, we'll just open the gate up and we'll let them out in the grove probably. And yeah, and then I've thought about building some temporary fence and putting it up, just some hot wire up and around and letting my cows out on corn stalks. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this year, maybe next year though. So yeah, basically we just have a nice grove here. It's probably good for me to be doing this anyways, check my fencing job. But yeah, we've got all steel posts just going all the way around it. It's not going to be like they're going to be out there in the wintertime, which is when the fence is probably going to get wrecked with snow getting pushed up against it. I kind of made this little area too. This is where I'll let them out, and then we'll open that other gate up and we'll let them out into the grove. It should work out all right. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. So that's a new little addition to the farm, and then we'll cruise on over to the feeder wagon and we'll go get the skid loader, I guess, first, and then we'll go to the feeder wagon You got to really watch it on these roads, guys. People just drive this so fast. They don't. I need to get one of them slow-moving vehicle like caution signs put up, because I'm whipping equipment in and out of here almost every day, and people are just don't use their brains sometimes, and they just keep driving by, even though you can see I'm pulling out with a tractor and a 30-foot disc. Okay, that's a sore subject, guys. So a few years ago, I was pulling out, and some guy hit me, and I was like, literally, my disc was coming out of the driveway. My tractor was already on the road. So we'll hop in the old JCB, which so far, guys, I really like this teleskid. It's very cool to me. The boom, it's basically like a little telehandler, and I like the side entry. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it, but I can tell you what right now. When you can have your bucket or your loader up in the air like this, and your bucket up there, like let's say I don't know, you could be doing something a little risky, but you could be having it up in the air and climbing up there to cut a tree branch or something. But you can exit out of the side, unlike most things where you have to have the bucket all the way down so you can open the door. So that is a nice feature. So basically, guys, I have my hay sitting over on this side of things, which we could probably sneak through here quick with the skid loader. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll load all this stuff up. It's pretty rock solid, but some of it's looser stuff. This is the looser stuff that I ground up. So basically, we'll keep the skid loader right here. We'll hop in the 986, and we'll pull over here, and we'll get the thing filled up. Which, yeah, I don't know. This feeder wagon setup's pretty basic, but it gets the job done. I will say it's probably one of the cheapest feeder wagon setups around. I mean, Kelly Ryan feeder wagons are as simple as can be, but hey, I can go to Tractor Supply and pick up all the parts for it, so it's not that big of a deal. It's all just nuts and bolts and chains. It's as simple as it gets, and then we're basically gonna back up right in here, kind of. That shall work. We actually run, guys, in real life. We run a setup exactly like this, so pretty neat. Not the same skid loader, but same feeder wagon and stuff. Okay, so we'll get this thing filled up with hay, and I'm not feeding a ration right now, guys. I'm feeding strictly, this is straight hay, grass hay. I just need to, basically what needs to happen is the cows' ration got a little messed up, and they're getting a lot more silage in their feed right now than hay, so I need to straighten that out. Which, let's see here, we'll probably have to do a couple feeder wagon loads. We'll use one for sure on this yard here with the black cows, because they got really messed up, and then probably one for sure on the red Angus cows. But then I don't know yet. Their yard holds a lot more. This one here with the fence line bunk set up, but we'll see, guys. We might just whip it into the over into the calf yard. We'll fill it half, and I don't know yet. We'll see what we got going on. Hope you guys are all having a great day and have been enjoying the Farmer's Ride content. Fortunately, we didn't have Wade around, so we weren't able to get a multiplayer video made. But hey, we got another video up here on Midwest Horizon. Like I said before, guys, still got a lot of beans. You can see my combine's just kind of sitting over there. I literally, from the last time I combined, that is where I was kind of leading off. I was gonna make a video about it quick of me doing it, and all I did was open the field up, so it wasn't too big of a deal. I didn't even really get it 100% opened up. I made like one round, and that's basically it, like one pass around the headlands, and call it good. But that 50-foot draper is really impressive, so I could show you guys that a little bit, I guess, if we got time. Not sure how long it's gonna take with feeding these guys, but hey, we'll figure it out. I am thinking about trading my feeder wagon eventually, and or keeping it around as a backup. I'm not sure yet. Again, guys, this one got used up at the dairy a lot. It's seen its years of service, so I might run it a little bit. I've been thinking about getting a turbo mix, because basically I can mix up the same ration for my cows, or I mean my heifers, because they're about the same. They're literally the same age, and so it would kind of work out nice for them, and then for my calves, I'd have to mix up another feeder wagon full of a different ration, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. This one, it's not really mix any. It's just kind of basically when I say I'm doing a ration right now for these guys, it's like, okay, I'm gonna fill half the feeder wagon with hay and half the feeder wagon with silage, like 2 different loads. So it's so time consuming because like right now it's not bad because we're just feeding straight hay, but like basically it'd be I'd fill the feeder wagon half full with hay, go dump it, come back, fill it half full with silage, and then go over it again with silage, and then that's how they're getting their mix. It's not 100% accurate, not 100% correct. So we're just out here doing this, but yeah, we'll probably end up getting this full here soon, because our skid loader holds about 750, and I think this thing holds like 11,000. So couple of good dumps from the feeder wagon or from the skid loader, and I just dumped a little bit on the ground, which stinks. So, but yeah, we're still kind of waiting for this silage to ferment. So I've been having a guy bring me some every day, a little bit, that I can use for my feeder wagon until mine gets completely fermented. So that's where we're at with that. But at least we're getting the hay loaded up here. That's the good thing. And I'll have to have my pile's getting a little low, so I'll have to have the hay grinder, the tub grinder come again, and we'll have to grind some more bales. Right now, straw. I bought this little deal. I saw a guy on YouTube using one, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. It's basically, it's a like a bale shredder for the front of your skid loader, and I was like, that's really neat actually. Well, come to find out that he's using way smaller bales than me, so it is not gonna work for mine, unfortunately. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to keep doing it the old way, which is you take it out there and you cut it open with a utility knife, you rip the net wrap off, and you shake it around and let it fall on the ground, basically. I'm definitely gonna have to have the tub grinder come back though, because I can already tell I'm gonna use most of my hay, which we might be able to honestly split this between the 2 heifer groups. So dump half of it out with one group and then dump the other half out with a different group. I'm not sure yet though, but there's a chance of it. I definitely love this skid loader. It's very enjoyable running this thing. We're just going to see here how full we are in the tractor side of things. Yeah, it holds a little bit more than I thought. So basically, I'm thinking half and half is what I'm thinking. We'll dump half of it in with the black Angus cows, and then we'll dump half of it in with the red Angus cows. And we should be good. Not sure, guys, how long the video is going to be today. It's going to be fairly long just because we got a lot going on. We're feeding cows, and we might end up doing some more stuff, but I think we're about there. But I'm after the tub grinder come. I think I'm gonna run out of hay yet today. Get what we can picked up, but we're getting down there, that's for sure. I might have one more feeder wagon left, so it might work out perfect. But it's almost noon, so he's probably not gonna be able to make it today. But if I could have him come tomorrow, that'd be pretty good. We should be good there, guys. We'll take this load and we'll split it between the 2 groups. It holds quite a bit more than I thought it was going to, so as long as I don't get hit by a car rolling out of here. So basically we'll feed these guys first. We'll dump half of it out over here, which they're munching down silage right now. And I did throw a little bit of hay out for them, so honestly we could do a little less than half. We'll dump it in this half of the bunk. But yeah, so about 6,000 is what I need to shut it off at. That'll work. Take the rest of this and we'll dump it down with the other gals over here, and that should be close to right, pretty close to right anyways. This is the only thing I gotta whip so wide right here, as long as I don't catch the feeder wagon on something. That would not be fun. Then yeah, we'll have to get some hay for the little guys out there. To be honest, I think it'd be easier. Well, I don't know yet which way it's going to be easier for me. Oh boy, the bull's standing right there. That's always good. My clutch slips, guys, just a little bit in this tractor, so I apologize for that. Pretty sure it's almost due for a new one, but I don't really want to put one in, so there we go. We'll shut the gate just so the bull doesn't decide he's going to run out of here and be all crazy. All these gals out here. Oh, she sees the feeder wagon over here. I think she does anyways. Dump out a little bit of hay into their little bunk there. And oh, that's all they needed, I guess. So they should be good. I thought I messed up their hay a little bit worse than I did, I guess. So we'll honestly just take the rest of this, guys, and we'll dump it in over here, and we should be good. Oh man, I'm gonna hit the tractor with the gate if I open it. So we'll back it up a little bit. I do have two ins and outs going to this yard here. I think I'm going to end up doing something similar in the other yard, having another gate that can go into there. I'll have to kind of just whip it around. Hopefully none of them. I think they're all too distracted right now. So whipped around this way, and all the little calves out here, all those little guys. There's so many of them. But yeah, I think we'll feed them to like 5 or 6 weights and call it a day. You gotta watch it because them things will run out in front of the tractor. They get really crazy. So these guys probably won't take. I don't think they'll take too much hay. We have their silage put in. They're so little. They will not take very much. I know they won't. Man. Gotta get her kind of lined up here just right. There we go. Yeah, I knew they wouldn't take very much. Okay, and then we'll whip on out of here. We might just go. This is why you have chore tractors, guys. They get beat up. Okay, and we'll pull this thing out. We'll hop on out. Cruise on over to back to the hay pile probably, and we might load the rest of that hay in this thing just to get it gone. I'm not sure yet, or we might go start combining some beans. I probably should, honestly. Realistically speaking, I should combine beans, but I might grab my truck and the header cart and take it over there so we're ready to move when the chance is given instead of just running the gator over there. We're not even close to ready to move right now. So basically, guys, I don't have the Peterbilt right now. The buddy that was helping me, he I mean, I'm not mad about it, but he ended up deciding he's gonna buy his own combine and do his own thing. So basically, we're still kind of sharing some equipment, but at the same time, I guess he wanted to be a little bit more independent with that kind of stuff, which I'm fine with. I mean, I understand that. We'll cruise this thing over to the shop, and then we'll grab my pickup. But yeah, I mean, I understand where he's coming from. I wouldn't want to be really, and the thing is I'm not saying it's not me not being fair to him. It's just the fact that I own the combine, so obviously I'm gonna do my stuff first. I want to get my stuff out. Like, I want to get my beans done before we get his done, or I want to get my corn done before we get his corn done. It's just one of them things where I guess you do what you got to do. But yeah, we'll jump in the old LTZ here. I really like this truck, and I still have my Ford. It's actually hooked up to the cattle trailer right now from running the sale barn the other day. So we still do have the Ford. It's just this truck gets used a lot more. This is my main farm truck, but for pulling livestock, I like using that Ford. It's kind of weird though having a brand new truck and calling it a farm truck, but hey, it's fine. So we'll pull the header cart over there. I was just about to cruise right over there, but I figured I'd pull this thing over there. And I'm not sure where my combine is for fuel. I could go fill up my. I don't know if my fuel barrel has any fuel in it right now, but I was thinking I could almost fill up my. I think my fuel barrel's empty. I was gonna fill up my transfer tank on the truck, but oh man. Back on up. Get her somewhat close. That'll work. And connect our lights. And we are good to go. Now, as long as I don't get hit. What's kind of crazy to think about, guys, is that this thing is a 50-foot bean platform that I pull around on here, and like a reefer trailer on a truck is 53 foot. So what is this guy doing? I know you understand I need to turn in there, but okay, if he's gonna let us, then we're gonna. Guys, this is what I mean. Drivers around farm equipment, I'm literally waving my hands to tell him to go, and he's just being a person that is not using his brain. So basically, I'm kind of just weaving around here. There we go. I just wanted to get this thing in the open, kind of. So, yeah, I could probably honestly get my trucks over here too, or at least one of them. So I have the teal one is sitting in the. Sorry, guys, I gotta get this all disconnected. So the teal truck sitting in the barn there with the Timpty on. We'll probably just grab the white and teal one with the Wilson. We'll grab that quick. So we got a truck over here, and basically all of my I can't even see the road. Basically all of my beans will go to the elevator, and there's a chance we'll have to haul them a little ways, but most likely they're gonna end up going right here just because it's so close. So we'll just pull this thing in kind of right around here somewhere. And we'll jump in the Timpty, or not in the Timpty, and the Volvo with the Wilson, not even with the Timpty on. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just kind of talking. So here we go. We'll cruise on over here. The video's getting longer, guys. I wanted to make this more of a video of me showing you guys that 50-foot platform. It is something special, but we might end up having to wait for the next one, and this one might be just kind of we got stuff moved over to the field kind of thing. So the video is getting a little longer, guys, so we'll probably call her a vid with that. But yeah, we're gonna start or keep continuing on with beans. Hopefully get a video up about us doing beans, but as of now, guys, we're gonna call her good, and hope you enjoyed it. Got a lot going on now. We got commitments. We've got a lot of cattle here, so it's gonna be fun though, raising them calves up, and then seeing these heifers calve for the first time, and being able to just kind of have our own genetics and our own herd, and it'll just be awesome. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna start going on beans, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Like always, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.